Adam, I'm really interested to get your take on where borrowers are at right now. Obviously, this news is good news if you're a borrower, if you qualify. But overall, are they kind of in a limbo period? I know that the pause extension was extended through June. It's almost June. We're supposed to get a Supreme Court opinion or verdict by June. It's almost June. Where are we?
Yeah, I think a lot of borrowers are sort of stuck in a bit of a limbo status right now. I mean, most borrowers have not had to pay on their loans in over 3 years. The payment pause is set to end sometime this summer. The latest information we have suggests that payments won't actually practically start up again until closer to the fall, possibly in September or October. But still, a lot of borrowers are waiting for the Supreme Court decision, which is expected in June. We're waiting for more information on some of these initiatives that Republicans are challenging in Congress. Meanwhile, the Department of Education is facing a cash crunch where they have to implement all these initiatives and they don't have sufficient funding or staffing to be able to do it. So a lot of these initiatives are being delayed, and the processing of existing applications is taking a while. There's widespread concern that when 40 million borrowers simultaneously restart repayment all at the same time, loan servicers are going to be overwhelmed and they won't have enough staff to be able to field customer calls. So there definitely is a lot of anxiety out there, I would say, when it comes to student loans these days, given the state of things.
Of course. And what would be your biggest piece of advice to kind of quell that anxiety or just maybe a reality check for borrowers?
Well, I definitely think that, in some cases when you're anxious, you kind of want to avoid and you want to stick your head in the sand and just hope that everything works out. I would advise against that. A lot has happened in the last few years. There's been a lot of new programs. Some of them are time sensitive. Loan servicers have changed, so your account may be with a different company than it was. Your financial circumstances may have changed. So now really is a good time to take a look at your student loan debt, log into your studentaid.gov account, figure out where things are, be ready for payments to resume, figure out if there's any new programs that you may qualify for, whether you should change repayment plans, whether you may benefit from some of these new initiatives, and if so, what you need to do to apply for it. Now's the time to do it. You don't want to wait until the last minute, or even worse, get to a place where you've missed the boat on something. So definitely now is a great time to assess your options.
Adam Minsky, I appreciate you coming on and sharing the updates.